The reason you click on the floor and not the rock, personal preference. And it gives me like a tick to click the rock. Well, mainly because you don't have to drop it, right? I use the time taken to that I would use to drop to click the rock accurately, and the movement kind of gives me a one-tick window to get the click right, as opposed to the only time I don't do it is with that rock there, so I can actually drop any 1 kilograms that I want to drop. That's if I decide to drop them. I find the method more fun to do if I click more. Especially if you're not dropping any 1 kilograms, it might get kind of boring if you're just going straight for the rock. So I just do the movement before it, and it helps with my accuracy. You usually can't do it on the granite because you need to be dropping most of the time. Whereas with this one, you're just doing this. So with this rock here, I only drop on this rock. Similar to granite, right? It's the same angle. So here, I would just drop those two. So I got them back, so whatever. It doesn't really matter. I just help it with accuracy, and it makes it more fun for me. Like if I had to constantly be dropping, I wouldn't like the method, I think. Because I can just mess around and tick about without any efficiency loss, then it's fine. So that's pretty much the method. If you don't want to tick, you go here, and if you want to tick, then you go here. And Preston asked me as well why I mess with the camera on this angle as well. One, because it's similar to the granite angle. Sometimes you mess up like that. So it's similar to the granite angle, so I'm used to that, and I don't have to like fuck about with anything else. Two, I like this angle so you can like just click that straight away from where your log and knife is in the inventory to drop. And three, I don't mind messing with the camera because that adds to the like APM of the method, and the higher the APM, the more enjoyable I find it. So that's just how it is. And there's never like hard and fast rule in terms of like dropping 1 kilogram as well. Highgood doesn't drop them. It's more effective to drop them, but less raw. Buckets per hour to drop them. If you don't drop, so it just kind of depends how you're feeling at the time. But the difference is so small compared from like not ticking to ticking that it doesn't really matter. Either way, you'll be spending a couple of 100 hours here. Well, 100 at least. Besides, with going from this bottom rock here to this rock over here, which I'm about to hit, you can kind of click kind of far out, and because there's still because the time taken to get over there is still a tick, it doesn't matter where you click over here, you're always going to be thrown over there. Whereas if you just like rely on clicking the rock, you may be able to miss the rock or like click somewhere else or something. With that, you can just kind of throw your mouse over there, and you'll always end up there. So it kind of adds to the reliability of the method. So I just like throw my mouse over here, click randomly, and as long as I click that rock in the tick, I'm fine. But I'm giving myself some time to actually do it. Whereas this one, it's just like that's like 2 accurate clicks, but I only need to get the first one right. So I can maybe click the rock with this one, but I find it easier just to go straight left from where my camera is and where my character is, and then readjust afterwards. So I can you can't overshoot that one, unfortunately. I do okay with this one. So that's the method, pretty much. That's the intricacies of it. When you're running back from the machine, which I'll do now, you zoom out, click it, and you right click this one here, so the tick you do it there, and as soon as you start walking diagonally, you set up the cycle, click the rock, and you're back in normal. And that's the method. When your run energy runs out, you bank, you get a 1 dose stam and a 4 dose stam, you drink the 1 dose and you teleport back. You just have the 4 dose in your inventory. Interesting to hear your thoughts about why you do the small thing. Yeah, it's just something I figured out over time. And and it really adds to my consistency of it. So here, I can just grab all those, and it's fine. Well, lastly, you said you had response of doing granite. Is it better now? Only when I'm dropping loads. With here, the movement's actually quite small, and it's quite repetitive. Whereas with granite, you have to go up, and I think going up like hurts my wrist. Like clicking from the bottom rock to the top one in the top right corner actually fucks with my wrist. It's just something really hard to do for me. Fucked up there. It's just something really hard for me to do. You're dropping loads as well, so it's actually quite easy. Dropping, yeah, dropping loads. So you don't need to. Yeah, it hurts my wrist more. Just having like more erratic and you know, there are inventory setups you can have to make it a bit more standardized, that side of things. But considering now I can just do this for all the crafting that I need to do, and still get really sick mining XP relative to the max you can get, I'm very happy. So that's pretty much the method.